Alright guys, I got some fantastic news for you. You guys see behind me, the car is not there. I went ahead and finished doing the brakes. They are prematurely bled, meaning all I did was allow them to gravity bleed. So they're not 100% bled, but the car handles amazing. Like, just driving the thing around, just in her driveway alone, great. Like, I could be more satisfied than what I am. But anyways, she is fully loaded up on the trailer. I'm going to be going ahead and strapping her down and getting her ready. Once I get that phone call from my chassis guy, we're going to be making a 3-hour trip up north to drop her off to get the cage done. Now, just to kind of, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. But at the same time, just understand, if you guys are, been following the channel for some time now, just kind of give you guys a little bit of an insight of what this car is going to be. It's going to be a mid-engine Exo-Civic with a turbocharged D16Z6. So we're going to be doing that swap in this car, and that's pretty much about it for right now. Since I got some extra time today, I'm probably going to go ahead and mess with my controller unit down here at the bottom to get it to working with Bluetooth and all that jazz. But yeah, see, that's about it, folks. That is about it.
Hey guys, how y'all doing today?
What I might do is just go ahead and cut this as best as I can, and then after that, come in through here with like a flathead screwdriver and kind of get it to pop out on the backside. I mean, I don't care if it busts or whatever, but still.
I do, because that's a lot in the driveway. But
well,
it is what it is.
It's not going to crack like that. This isn't, you know what? You can get the torch out. Ah, shit. Well, I guess if you want, you can go in and get on the inside. How do you feel about that? If you can't, you can't.
It's not that I can't. I just have to figure out a way to do it. Ow.
You can even be just like that. That'd be perfectly fine. And just hit on the backside as I go
here?
Yeah, pretty much.
You ready?
Go for it. Holy crap. All right.
Ooh, it's starting.
What do you mean?
Starting to burn. The
okay.
Rubber.
That's fine. Hand me that, because, yeah, it's starting to burn rubber. That's fine. See if they get a good shot. Flip camera so that I can watch this part. This is gonna be really freaking tricky.
You want me to heat it up?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where we should start heating it from. Heat it from the bottom first. Alright, cut it back. I can see doing this thing. I can.
Break out the power tools, Dustin Walker said.
I'd like to do it with less of a mess.
Cass Prelude Girl says, do you have like a glass cutting thread?
No, I know she's referring to something like piano wire. Better yet? Torch that.
Move it away from the seatbelt.
All right, hold back. So go through it like butter, just like that.
She said, "Yeah, that's what I meant."
Woo.
Branding it.
This is actually freaking working.
She said, "We use that to saw the window out." Excuse me.
Ooh, I like that.
You want to heat it up again?
Not yet. Did it crack anywhere though?
Not that I seen.
No, it did not. But it's like the side's almost completely detached already. Heat it up again. All right. That is seriously freaking working. Hit it again. All right. Let's do the other side now.
Where do you want to go with this?
I don't know. It's definitely working. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually working pretty damn well. Damn.
Sorry guys, my gloves are getting caught up with the phone case. I'm gonna try and get that top corner.
Honestly, that's what I was thinking about doing next.
Right up there.
Uh-huh. All right, hold up. All right, go ahead and try doing it. All right, hold up.
Mike Jackson, I cut car windows out with the guitar strings. Yeah, it'd be nice to have, but unfortunately we don't have anything like that with us at the moment. It'd definitely be something for us to look into.
Well, this is just a spur of the moment because I was not thinking about doing this until after we got the chassis back, but after getting the car back, but after seeing that I'm going to have to cut away a portion of the roof to fit the cage that I want to fit in here, that's not going to be feasible. This is something I thought about last night.
Cass Prelude Girl said, yeah, like a little cutting set. Mike Phillipson said, use a hood cable.
I don't think we have anything with cable other than this guy right here.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's already cutting through. And this can only go in so far, too.
Right.
Trying to think.
Hood cable works good.
I would imagine it does
If
work
it
good.
works like this, it works. Yes, true. That is very true.
I'm not down that it doesn't work at all, just that's something we don't have right now. And unfortunately, this guy does not go in the hallway. So, we gotta improvise.
Watch your hand.
What? Oh,
I'm gonna heat this up. Here, take this for a second.
there yet? How about this?
The heating up helps a lot with the glue. Yes, it does.
So with that going in there as such,
Yeah, you're through this side right here. Oh, okay. Well, that didn't work out.
Yep.
Scared the crap out of me. Mike
Well-
Phillipson said, I build race cars and demo derby cars. I know the pain when windows are, LOL. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to scream in you guys' ear. We knew there was a possibility this was going to happen, so it's really not that big of a surprise, but
you know
we were
what?
hoping to get
How
it
about
out in
this?
one piece.
How about this? I got an idea now. All right. I know we got that on camera here. So, do you want to take the honors? Coming on out here. I will film you. You think you can handle doing a shot straight through that? Because look at it.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm saying that is to do it on the inside.
We're going to have to figure out a way to get that up so
Well,
Chelsea doesn't get hurt.
It's called a vacuum.
I know that.
Okay. So, you want to do the honors?
Sure.
Just do a light tab at first. See how easy that is?
Yeah.
Just do a light tab into it. That's it. I already had to vacuum it out anyway, so. Well, it's kind of, okay. Put a sheet down. Yeah, you're right. No one got hurt at all. Well, it's already kind of, we're a little bit past that point with our rotary tool. So, it's not going to save the glass, but it would be nice to save it just to resell it. But, you know,
We got one other side if need be, if we can get it out, but I highly doubt it's
We're
going
not
to
gonna
come
get
out
that
with
thing
that.
out.
Nope. It's going to do the same thing.
put a sheet down first to avoid the cleanup? Well, holy macro there, sunshine. Hello. Get that mess. Yes, it would help clean up after. Okay. Look. Let's see here. Also, if you guys want to, watch more of this build as well, because I don't think we're going to do live videos on everything we do on this car. But if you want, go to our YouTube channel. There's... Not really doing it the hard way. This is our only option now. Because I have tried to correctly remove the window without breaking it, and it correctly broke on me. So
It correctly broke. There is no way to correctly break a window.
Yes, there is. You just do it. So, yeah. It's just one of those cases where, you do what you got to do in the moment. And I don't feel like trying to pull out the wire for the hood release or the trunk release to do it. I don't feel like doing that. And this is like a right now type of deal. Anyways.
Whew, she a little toasty warm on the fingers.
Don't scratch the damn thing.
I wasn't trying to.
Good Lord, what did she do to you? You hear that? Cops. Okay, they're
Ambulance.
down the... Okay. Ooh, I can smell that. Woo.
I think this is the most interaction we've got off of a live. Normally, most people don't want to say anything.
Yeah. 54, 57.
Oh, there went that gasket.
What gasket?
That one.
I don't care.
It was going anyway.
Yeah, it was. It was going. Right rear breather fluid. Yeah. It'll all be all right. It'll pass inspection. She'll pass inspection the way she sits, folks. We should be ready before we go to work on Monday. What do you guys think? Cut the bar behind the dashboard. I don't think there is a bar. Don't forget the piston return springs, those are important. Well, okay, the metal behind the bars, okay, all you have is just those two bars. Obviously the one to the left just behind the steering wheel that goes all the way down to the base, and the other one that makes it come up. I might go ahead and delete those or get rid of them entirely. It all depends, but I might go ahead and take them off today. Your Civic weighs 16.5 with you in it. $16.5.
That's impressive.
Okay. Okay. Yes, it's going to be a ride. It definitely is. Hold on one sec. Gotta give this guy see where we're at. Okay, I'm at 50% on the GoPro. Someone needed those? Someone needed what? Enlighten me. The weather stripping?
Don't need it.
How? I don't understand how you can reuse the weather stripping in these cars or for these windows. Okay, I was just gonna say, because usually if Safelite or whatever to come out here and replace them, they would already have new ones to install. Because I mean, as you know, the older ones could be dry rotted. But hey guys, if you guys want to see this glass pot, we're pretty much, I think it's gonna end up coming to that anyway. So if that's the case, like, send this live stream out to your buddies and friends and such. Now that's smoky.
I'd just rather go ahead and pop the window itself.
There we go. There we go. It just popped.
Right there.
Woo, okay. Hey, now's your chance to really get a feel for it first to see how it feels. It's not really worried that, okay, if we were to, okay, I think you can punch that thing. You got gloves. Warn somebody next time.
Nope.
Please do. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, yeah. That's
All right.
it.
I think that's about as good as it's going to get on this.
Okay, that's fine. Perfectly fine. Yeah, street car / drag car. Because I'd like to at least drive this car to work every now and then, have fun with it. And then, obviously, when I want to go to the track, throw my tires in the back of it and go to the track. Fax is right. 100% on that. Thumbs up.
All right.
What?
You want to try and get the one out the back? I really don't feel like fucking with the seal on that.
I'm not even worried about that.
Good enough.
I'm not going to worry about that at all, because if okay, any nitrous? No nitrous, just turbo.
We ain't got nitrous money right now.
Nitrous is actually the cheapest.
I get that. We ain't got the money for that right now.
Someone just said, now I believe at love at first sight. I'm going to get you a towel, because you have...
I know, I've got...
Yes.
I look like a dust muffin right now, I know.
Now I believe at love at first sight.
102 people in here with us.
No Well, hell yeah. Well, I think they came in just in time.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting ready to cut this guy.
To switch to DeWalt tools. No, we're Milwaukee around here.
Oh, this is just a cheap Harbor Freight one.
Yeah, that one. Most of our power tools are Milwaukee. Ellie Smith, I would love a project. Hey, all it takes is time and, you know, a dream to do it. And it does take money, yes.
There you go. Not the prettiest, but it'll work. So the whole way across. All right, guys, as I'm getting ready to tap this thing up, do me a favor. Share this live feed to all your friends. Getting ready to cut this guy off. Trying to get the right spot. And it can be off by like 1/10 of an inch or whatever. It doesn't bother me. Now the back, I'm not going to tape up. I'm just going to go straight ching the whole way through it. There's no point, because, well, no, I'm actually going to tape it. Now that I think about it. Because if I want to follow this body line right here, follow this body line, the whole way going across, it's going to have to start right about here, so I might just do that instead. This is where like a Chip Foose moment comes into play. If you guys know Chip Foose, the guy's a freaking legendary car builder. I used to watch him as a kid.
So did I.
And it's a good thing this is really thin metal, because otherwise it's going to cut easy like butter. So, who's ready?
Alrighty.
Hold up. You got your glasses?
No, they're inside.
I'm gonna get glasses.
Safety first.
All right. I was trying to debate. I should probably start in here first.
You want the step stool?
Actually, no.
No.
What? Hold up. I gotta get through this portion of it first. This opening right here is not quite big enough for it. And it would be nice. Crud. Hold on, this might be thin enough where I could just... Okay, good, come on. Bingo, that's all I needed.
Stand back if you don't have glasses. Yeah.
You know what?
Here we go. First cut.
That was like butter.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap-o. I'm shocked. Nice clean cut. Oh man.
Now you just got to do it the rest of the way.
Now that's some of the easier part.
I know.
Cause this is the thick part right here, and that was like butter.
Thick
I feel like a
parts.
kid. Yeah. Excuse me.
Easy money, yes. That was a very easy cut.
Very.
More so than what we were expecting.
Okay, I'm gonna cut it from this end, going the whole way across, because I do better like that.
All right, let me move over there.
Okay. How many people are watching now?
47.
Damn.
Ellie Smith said, like butter, cars made of tinfoil.
That's what you get with the unibody.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a little bit wavy up top here. It's not the prettiest, but it's on that side.
Right.
Because I can easily just come through here and just trim the rest of it. Fine tune it.
Just take a grinder.
Pretty much. Leave the tape out there.
Yeah.
Keep on a straight line. Now, this is going to be the fun part. Where would you like to be at?
Wherever it's easiest for you.
I don't give a damn.
I'll come around this side then.
That works. Now I'm going to do an inspection underneath to see if I hit the frame here. Because look at that. It's still nice and stiff.
Nope.
That's what I wanted it to be. OMG. That is money. Sorry, money is kind of like my little phrase I use sometimes whenever I made it good.
Money said perfect.
Hell yeah. Look at that shit. Hell yeah. I'm about to build a,
You want to start cutting through there now?
yeah, hold on. I'm gonna follow this line the whole way through.
Whoo! Wind. It's cutting.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Nickname, thank you for the follow.
Ready?
Yep. Cool Daddy, thank you for the follow.
Hell yeah.
Ellie Smith, real ones get to watch this part come off.
Sounds like they're getting excited like this guy is. Trust me, I feel like a kid at a candy store right now.
Right?
Oh my geez. Oh my geez.
Now, what are you going to do to support that so it doesn't fall in or pinch the blade?
I guess we'll find out.
I would cut from the top.
I got it. Because I'm not going to be in it. And I don't think it's actually going to fall.
Oh, I guess we'll see.
Because when it goes to tilt, if it were to fall, based off the way the cuts are done, obviously gravity doesn't do its deal, is going to go forward. But it can't go forward because they're already catching on this part.
True. I guess we'll just see. Nickname said he should cut the front pillars to keep them in shape for the windshield. We're not cutting the complete roof off of it.
No. Everything from the beam right here from the sunroof back. The B pillar and A pillar are not going to be touched. It's just this part. And on top of that, you still have good structural support on the inside here. So if you noticed that as I was cutting through here, my blade did not get pinched. What?
Nickname said, I see El Civic Mo, like El Camino.
Yeah,
Innocent,
I can see
innocent,
that.
Yeah.
All right, now, this is the part where I'm going to get a quick video of me popping this guy off. So you guys will see this in there in case I can't get the clip off here. All right. So, I'm not sure if you can handle both of them, can you, or no?
Yeah, as long as I don't move.
Oh, you don't have to move at all. There you go. Perfect. All right. A little bit of a test. It's not going anywhere. All right. Shall I lift it from the front or lift it from the back?
Lift it from where it's easiest, and I would go from the back, considering it's
I think I'm gonna go from this side forward.
There you go. Was it really?
Yes.
There it goes. There it is. I see it too.
There's a hornet's nest in this thing.
And you cut just right by it.
I did. You can't write this stuff.
Nickname said, now it's a Del Sol.
Valid. But this thing's crazy. Oh, look, there's the other half of it right there.
Yep.
Do you realize how this thing is going to look on the interstate? Thank you. Perfect. Oh, it's so dope. Oh my God. Holy shit, guys. This is so freaking awesome. I ain't gonna lie, I've never done this before. But I understand weight transfer, how to cut things to make it...
Can we see the nest, Ellie?
The nest, absolutely. Let me move this out of the way for you guys. Right there.
Money said this build will be a eye catcher.
I hope so.
Yes, that's for sure.
Look at that guy. Fling.
It's a pretty decent size one too.
There's another one in there. Down deep further.
Oh. Down in there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but...
Nope, I can't reach it with my fingers. Too short.
Is there one on that side?
I'm looking, but no, I got some foam over here. Now, here's another test. Let's see if the door shuts.
Go for it.
It's so clean. Like, there was no, like, movement. Like, Like, seriously. So now, my next plan is, as you guys can see, this part right here, I'm taking like a piece of sheet metal and, well, get a piece of cardboard or some construction paper, some big piece of construction paper, make myself a stencil to fill from this gap here, come the whole way down, and go the whole way across. But it's going to come down straight, stop right around here somewhere, and then go straight across to kind of fill in this void. Go ahead. All right, guys, welcome back. We are getting ready to finish up the cutting out the back half of the car. Our main focus is going to be kind of cutting along this line, as you guys can see, and also finish cutting the trunk off. We're going to cut around the edge all the way to the very end, and obviously mirror this to that side, and that should be it. We're going to hopefully have this thing done today, and proceed to move forward, and hopefully get a phone call here shortly. Just take your time. No need to rush. Looking good. There you go. Very good.
Running paint.
Yes, you are.
Metal's getting hot.
It sure is. If you want, if you can, I guess be a little bit quicker than that. Yeah. And if you have to, like, kind of like go back and forth a little bit, that you're not burning up like that.
Yeah, hit that spot there.
But you're doing a very good job. Nice. There you go. That is very clean. I like that. Seriously, that's like almost like 100% straight. You can also tuck it in.
Well, I'm not trying to hit into this.
I understand. Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. You're clear on that. I say tuck your strings in. There you go. That's better. Now you have no worries at all about that thing going in. Thanks for the follow. That's good. Just push it across. Okay, that's enough.
No, I'm not all the way through in this corner.
You're probably not all the way through the entire half the thing. Why do you think the whole entire trunk is not popped up yet?
Get that.
Huh?
I get that.
Yeah. So you'll need to go the whole way through right now. As of right now, we probably have to cut off the, well, now pop it, and then probably go through the inside with the Sawzall. Or leave it right the way it is right now, and go through with the Sawzall.
You would. Oh.
You have to be very careful. Because you still have to worry about the inside now. So I'm thinking that obviously if there's any spots that you got the whole way through with the 3-inch cutoff, then we can attempt to cut the rest off with the Sawzall. Want to tear off on you again?
Yes. I can tell you the shit.
Unfortunately. Very nicely done though. You took your time. Hey, now you can say you officially cut a trunk. Which I'm not gonna lie, I've never done that before.
Tape's going in the trash.
After today, yes. But that happened to be what I found. Thanks for the follow. Looks very good. I like it.
Vintage.
Would add a little patina, is that what you're saying? I don't know patina. I don't think patina is supposed to look like that.
No. And like if you were to take, like when people do like the old style, they're trying to make like a book like look like old style pages and burn a little bit of the edge.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
This guy. I'm nowhere near this part.
I understand. That's the reason why I said we're going to have to go through it with a Sawzall.
Yep.
That's why I said that.
It's all I mean, it's clean. You can see daylight there.
Uh-huh.
So there's no part that's caught up.
Good. Try to make sure
Okay.
I get on here. Good. I got a good view on the GoPro and the camera here.
Where would you, inside-wise? Because your line starts here.
Okay. Well, it's always a good idea to kind of, in this case, probably cut it.
Question.
What?
We cut this, right? Are we cutting this, just this top sheet straight off?
The entire
Are we cutting
thing.
This?
The entire piece. The whole way through.
Okay. Well.
Because I know once we cut that off, this entire piece is going to sling up if it's still attached.
It's.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if we cut it straight across all the way here, this piece is just going to go clink.
No, it's not, because you get the striker right there. It'll stay in place, and it doesn't matter to me if it falls out or not.
No.
I don't care, because after that, it's going to be welded in place.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. For that much, why don't you just cut this straight across clean off? Because it's going to do that anyway once you cut it. It's going to
I
be
mean-
completely detached.
You can, but it's that the trunk is going to be jumping all over the place. In fact, we probably still, I think we got to at least cut a few inches in, because right where you see where the trunk jam is. I'm going to call it the trunk jam. See where the trunk jam is right there? That sticks out. That protrudes out about maybe 2.5, 3 inches. So it's going to have to come out some.
Okay.
I'm going to have to do it on both sides. And then after that, I'm thinking we can go ahead and shut the trunk and then finish cutting through with the Sawzall.
Okay.
And the reason being, if we cut it out on the outside with the Sawzall, I think that'll reduce the amount of chances of the outside getting all funky when being cut.
So, just
Okay?
thought.
What?
Why don't we shut the trunk now that this initial cut's been made,
Okay?
and just take the saws off. That way, it'll already be shut. You won't have to worry about this flapping around.
That's kind of what I was suggesting.
Okay. But my cut is nowhere near this.
I understand that. That's the reason why we got to use the Sawzall to cut it off.
Yeah.
I understand that completely.
Thinking.
Don't think too hard.
Well,
But
I'm
for-
trying to approach this at the best point because
Your best bet, in my opinion, I would say is to basically, on both ends, cut in about 3 inches, or maybe 4 if you want.
starting from here.
Wherever the cut is, on there, cut it the whole way through, but cut it at like a 45-degree angle where it's, yeah, exactly, just like that. You cut it just like that, and then that should take care of the, well,
Yep.
that should allow it to clear. Then when you go to shut the trunk, we can finish cutting the rest away and use the idea of it being held in the car
Right.
as stability.
Right.
You want to start on the other side first?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure do.
Because that one's already,
And
You-
that's
yeah.
why I'm saying that side I didn't go all the way down into. Okay. I'm trying to figure out where my angle is so I can, there it is.
okay.
Yeah, because I'm going off the line.
No, that's perfectly fine. Because that's the portion that's coming off anyways.
Right.
So, I don't care if that face right there gets messed up. I care about this spot getting messed up.
Right.
That's it. So the fact that you're cutting into that is no big deal at all. That's perfect.
The last thing I want to do is cut something wrong and you get all pissy pants.
Well, that's the reason I'm trying to, coach you through this, because I'm thinking about like geometry, angle, prevent the blade from binding up, all that jazz. Okay.
And give it back to me.
Yeah. Now we go on the other side.
Ooh, there's no starting point.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be the hard part. But I'm pretty sure you got this. There you go. Perfect. Rest your arm on it. Perfect. Excellent. Okay. Now how far are we past it? You think we're just gonna clear the that trunk jam? If you want, you can go a little bit further than that.
My thing is, the stability's not there. It's starting to bounce.
Agreed. I understand that. If you want to go and shut the trunk, go and shut the trunk. We'll see if it's
not. I can see where I could cut it across.
correct. But you, to help to lower the bounce, have it closed. There we go.
Alrighty, so you just want me to follow this at an angle?
Yep.
On the inside.
But just so you know, that might be a little bit of a pain. You might still have to have it at an angle, unfortunately. But it's stable.
You can't see my line is my problem. I can see my line there though.
Okay. See? Now watch. Because I held my arm right there. Now hold it down. Hold it down a little bit further because it's going to have spring action to it. Now, that's why I held there we go, just like that. Because I knew it was going to spring up like that as soon as you get done cutting it through, so I kept my arm down on it. So congratulations, you've officially cut a trunk in half. Some dude said, hang on, I found the key. Yeah, we found the key too. So you can just leave that there for right now. I don't give a damn.
Yep.
So yeah.
Bitch is gonna be trying to get in there now to get the trunk lid off.
The what now? The trunk lid? Easy peasy. You got 2 10 mils. Sorry, 4. You got 4 10 mils.
You leaving these in?
Nope. That's going with it. Anyways, guys, we're running a special on trunks.
Yeah. Half price.
No pun intended. But you did a very good job cleaning that up, though. Like, the only places you went kind of down deep was, like, right there.
Here.
And right there.
This one's a little higher than the rest.
It don't matter. I mean, that's still clean. But you see what I mean by the inside carriage area? Yeah. It's going to get trimmed away anyway. So that's the reason why I said I didn't care where you cut it.
This is trip to the hospital. That's what that is.
That's fine. I'm not making that trip.
Alright.
Because now what we can do is once this thing's done, I mean, all we need is a 10 mil, and I believe that the wires and everything are already detached from it.
Right.
So now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is, if you want, go ahead and move that out of the way right there, and push down on the trunk lid, and I will put my shoulder on it. Just like that. Well, it kind of looks like a Barbie car. Well, it's just got pink poo noodles on it for right now. That's just to protect ourselves from getting cut. I mean, it is cut. Perfect. There we go. So now all I have is it on my side. All right, let me move. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Okay. Now, I'm not going to lie, I'm in a very tricky situation right now.
Go.
Hold it down. Hold it down. And then spring back and let it go. Just like that.
Clear the glass.
It should clear the glass.
Oh, it's not going to go nowhere just yet.
Why is that? Oh, that plastic piece right in the middle?
Nope, these rods.
Yeah, that's fine. The rods are there.
Nope.
That's what gives it that spring. You don't worry about that. All right. Looky there. I didn't see it beforehand. Look right down the middle. You see where the third brake light's supposed to go?
Yep.
See that plastic piece? That needs to be punched out. Probably like a flathead screwdriver or something. Yeah, apparently someone recorded 205 in here or something like that.
All right.
And you're probably in the best position right now because once that breaks, it's probably going to drop.
All right.
And right now, we're trying to get as prepped as best we can for the cage. Because the cage that I want to do is different from anything that anybody has ever seen, and I would put money on that. Did it break? It sure did. It sure did. I like that. Do me a favor, pop the trunk.
It's already popped.
Well, I'm just saying because I can't see past this. So let's see what else is catching up on.
Nah, it's sitting on it.
It is. You are right.
Whoa.
Now, you want to do the honors of lifting it up? It should be super light for you. There you go. Holy macro. Congratulations. You want to throw it? Nicely done. Nicely done. That's pretty damn cool. Honestly, I'm kind of liking this. I really am. This has turned out to be better than I expected, honestly. Who to what now?
No, the fun part.
You said now the fun part? Yeah. At this point, we probably might as well just remove the rubber trim too.
Yeah, I'm looking as far as cutting inside. We're gonna have to.
You having fun there?
Yep, sure am.
You're making it look more. There you go. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to get down there too.
Yeah.
Pop the trunk. Seriously, I'm not kidding.
Someone's got to catch it.
Sure.
No, I'm not.
We got some last minute cutting to do today. Oh, damn. You know what? You know what that looks like? A good piece of wall art.
Yeah, especially if you could wire it in the back on a switch to have the lights blink.
Yeah. I'm gonna look for around for another trunk lid now and do that. That'd be pretty damn cool. It would be. And just an FYI, we've been at this car for about maybe a month now doing this. Cleaning out the interior, busting out the backside windows. Well, when we cut it, the inside's still going to be attached to it.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I'm not trying to cut wires.
I understand that.
Because if you're cutting, starting...
I see. See, here's the deal. I think for now, just so we don't ruin the structural integrity of this part right here, we kind of just make the cut across on the outside.
Yeah, I say we at least cut this portion off, and then we can go back and cut off more later and clean it. Just get the big bulk of it out of the way.
Then so you're saying remove the entire rear support?
No, I'm not saying
the deck.
The deck. Saying like, start your line here and cut across it here. You still have that support. Fucking glass. I'm tired of dealing with glass. Like, right, cut across at the top here is what I'm saying. You still have this support here, but this chunk will be gone.
But we don't want to cut that away right now.
Okay. Well, what? All right.
So the rear deck has to stay in place for now.
Okay.
And to be honest, I'm kind of curious if we should just stop it from here. The only reason I'm saying that is because I'm thinking about the whole cage. I think it might be best just to leave it for now. Have the guy put it in his cage. Because the thing I don't know is how far out he's going to come. Like, how far out as far as... Like, I'm pretty sure that the end of the cage, where I think you might put it, is probably directly behind the taillights, but probably off to the inside, just due to the cage, due to the frame. Okay. All right, well, guys, we're getting ready to load up the car in the trailer. Do a quick shot. Obviously, the car is basically as best as it's going to get right now. We got the back cut out. Obviously, the roof is cut out. And again, look how big that gap is.
What'd you say the gap was?
4 1/4 in the back. It's probably the same thing in the front, too. But yeah, this is stock suspension. Stock suspension.
It's funny, we've cut so much off of it that it's lifted itself.
Yeah. And this car, it weighs like nothing, like it's a tin can. Cool. That works for that. We're just going to strap it up and pull it up the rest of the way. Because...
Take this ramp and go over a little bit with it.
I think this guy's...
Ripping. Right in front. That.
Find out. It could be just residual water.
It's not water, it's pink, whatever's dripping.
Oh! Power steering fluid? Yeah, that's all it is. Because here's the lines for it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll have to fix that.
No, we don't have to work for...
Eventually.
I'm not going to have power steering in this thing.
I know, but eventually it'll be file 13 anyway. You're not planning on keeping it.
I'm not keeping it off. Perfect. Now the fun begins. And pull up on it. In fact, if you want, slowly pull up on it, and I will guide it in. And if we have to reset it, we can, no big deal. Go ahead.
Do you have the brake on or something?
It might be in gear. I think it is. I think it is in gear. Go for it.
Thank you for the follow.
How are we looking on that side?
What?
How are we looking on that side? If you want, you can come over here. That will drag the whole way over, yeah. You can almost go to that rear tire.
Trailer is too wide though.
Trailer's too wide? No, it ain't.
Go. Yeah, because you're going on that one, getting awfully close
Okay.
to the edge on this side.
All right. So here's what I said. Stand right about there, about the rear tire. You'll clear.
Keep it straight.
It's straight now. Keep going. Well, okay, keep going.
You need to tilt your wheel.
Where to? All right. It survived. It survived. That's really sweet. All right. Well, guys, she's finally loaded up.
Excuse me.
What?
A burp.
Oh. Well, yeah, guys, she's finally loaded up. We're going to finish strapping her down. And that's going to be it. All we have to do now is wait for the phone call, and it'll be gone for a while. All right. So, do me a favor. Thanks for watching, and like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one. Later.